Hi fellas, now today is perfect weather for flying helicopter, so let's just give it a try with my Predator from Century. It's a gas helicopter, and it's some of the very first flights really, so bear with me if you find something that's not really appropriate. Some noise from the digital servos here, and I don't know if that's normal or not, but anyhow it seems to work out just fine. Alright, I'll mount the camera on my head and then go ahead and put the canopy on and then try and start it up then. Just hang on. It's a bit tricky to mount it, and also finding the holes here. There we go. Okay, let's go to the airfield then. Quite a big helicopter, and the bigger the better, they say, and it sure holds true. It's very stable really, but also quite heavy. It's over 6 kilos, so it is quite a handful. Okay, now just checking the swash plate. The cyclic here works all right. The pitch and the tail movement as well. Okay, and it's on idle here. Okay, let's try and see it'll run. There you go. It's quite easy really with a gas engine compared to a methanol engine, I think. Now usually I do warm up the engine before I throttle up on it, but I already had one flight, so it's supposed to be warm now. If I'll go right ahead and just idle up on it. There you go. Lift off. Back up a bit on it as well. There you go. idle one off. As you can see, I am actually able to vary the engine revs here on this little slider here. So if I put it down a bit further, decreasing the engine revs, then when I'm idling up again, you'll hear that the engine is not running with the same amount of revs. But it's still quite easy to fly, even though you don't have the same kind of revs that are used to fly with. Let's try it. Idling up again. Maybe a little more revs on it, like that. A little more. I think there we go. Ah. That's a little. There you go. You hear? Different rev setting here. Not as high. We're still able to fly though. It's also a bit more soft for the ear. The noise is not so all over the place. Quite a chopper, eh? Okay, idle off. There you go. Very smooth helicopter, really. And I would say not as noisy as those nitro helicopters. It's like it's not running with the same amount of revs, and also I got an extra silencer there, an extra good muffler on it as well, which helps out a lot. And an air filter for the air intake on the carburetor. Also reduce noises. Yeah, it's quite a night though. Alright, let's just idle up and then fly off to parking then. Okay, let's shut it down then. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Now here comes the tricky part on doing the cowling here, due to these items here are quite hot. Got that by experience, so therefore it's a bit tricky to undo just straightforward. Okay, there you go. And as you saw, when I started the helicopter, I say the fuel amount was about 3/4 or so. And what is used, I would say it's a bit about more or less half full. So the amount of time, flying time, and amount of fuel used is next to nothing really. I've got actually lots of flying time on a full tank of petrol here. So it's one of the great advantages of gas engines as well. They don't use the same amount of fuel as the nitro ones does, as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, this is my little trick retainer here, in order to be sure that this plug here is actually secure. So and it's holding it in place. I don't want to lose the connection here, then it's pretty final, I guess. So therefore I'm having this sort of wrap-on system here in order to get this plug where it's supposed to be. But now I'm plugging it and off with the power. There you go. And off with the power on the transmitter as well. There you go. And the engine is or mode I would say, is a 26cc Sinoa gasoline engine. And it's absolutely a smooth runner, no doubt about it. Very, very easy to operate, very easy to start and so forth. So it's absolutely on the plus side of the helicopter as well, having an engine like that. What more to say about it? The blades here are spin blades. I think they're German made. And they are, if I'm knowing, asymmetrical, which means they've got a great lift. You can also see the chord of the blade here, it's quite wide, so it gives a tremendous lift compared to the more like a 3D blade does, and that helps me up plenty, because I don't want to fly 3D with the thing, and I just want to be floating around and have fun with it. No wild stuff for me. So that's about it then. I would say thank you for watching. I hope you like it.